It's all part of a new school year, and with it can come stress. Not just for the kids, of course, but for parents as well. Serena Fazan takes a look at some of the risks and what you can do about it.
Alex Burton is 14 years old. We at the station have watched her grow up. She's the daughter of one of our station's directors. This year, we are watching her as she begins what experts call the most stressful year in her young life.
You don't know a lot of people. You're like the new kid, so you don't know what to do.
Alex just started high school at Middleton Magnet.
New people, new teachers, so you have to get used to them. And lunch, you don't go with teachers like you do in middle school. You go by yourself.
Kim Moore, the school's assistant principal, tells me the transition can be so tough. All Hillsborough County schools have a special program in place over this summer called GAP. She tells new kids,
by the end of the week, I want you to know at least 5 people so that you can have someone to sit with when you go to lunch.
While 9th grade may be the most difficult, every year from kindergarten to senior year can have its own set of stressors. Dr. George Northrup, a Tampa psychiatrist, says a key in keeping your kids feeling happy, safe, and secure begins with you.
Keep a sense of calm yourself, because if you don't make it look like a big deal, you won't stress your kids out anymore.
Depending on the age of your child, there are different issues. Younger children and parents deal with separation anxiety. His advice, let your child get used to being without you.
Some things as simple as going to a friend's house.
And advice for mom and dad?
It's an old standby. Take one good deep breath, let it out. Remind yourself that it's unlikely that anything particularly, bad or eventful is going to happen to your child.
The doctor also suggests to parent in the present. Society is forcing kids to grow up faster. The more you know about their lives, the better. Any change in behavior could be a sign something is wrong.
Acting out can be as simple as changes in sleep habits. Some kids recognize they won't have to go to school if they're sick, if they throw a tantrum.
And even though Alex is only 14, she recognizes the best advice of all.
You should talk about it to your friends, teachers, and parents.
Serena Fazan, ABC Action News.
Keep the lines of communication open. All right, to get a little more insight on these stress factors, I want to welcome Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine editor Angela Ardolino. And I have a daughter, 6th grade this year, first year in middle school, and it is a lot of stress.
Middle school is a very scary time for kids, and the best thing that I can suggest is to get them involved in sports or youth groups or after-school programs where they'll have smaller groups where they can get to know kids, and then they'll have friends and someone to relate to. So it's really important for them to get involved in other things just instead of just being in a classroom with them.
Really good for them to have that core group of friends. They move from elementary to middle to high school with them.
That's right. And then high school, don't give up. They're still kids, and they still need your guidance. Don't think that they can just go to school and handle it on their own, because they can't. Don't lecture, just give them guidance. Let them know you were at that point sometime. You know what it was like. It's kind of a scary time for them.
A lot of kids say, just leave me alone, I can handle it, but that's not the case.
They're saying that, but that's not what they need. They need the parents' guidance.
Yeah, you mentioned middle school being a very stressful time. It's a stressful time, kids going through puberty at that age, and that can just compound the stress level.
I think it's really important for them to understand they're not the only one that's going through it, that everybody that's in their school and their class is going through it also, and there's a lot of changes, and to absolutely keep that line of communication open and talk about it, whether they're feeling sad about something or emotional, that it's just something normal that comes with that age. Another thing that's been really tough, especially on us, is keeping kids organized. But that's the key to surviving middle school and high school. It only gets more difficult. It only gets more difficult, and if we can teach them when they're kids, then when they're adults, it'll be even easier. Open up their planners, go through the rules for school. Sometimes rules don't make sense, but it's important to explain to a child why those rules exist.
Exactly. Angela, thank you. As always, great insight for parents. You can find a lot more information on the Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine website. That's tbparenting.com. And next week, I know we're going to be talking about sleep and how difficult it can be to get kids to get. Do you remember not wanting to go to bed?
No.
I can't either. But kids, for some reason, it's tough. We'll give you some tips on how to deal with that. Thanks again.
Thank you.